Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome to Paranormasight, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream, welcome in. Here and congratulations on being first. Sai, hello, Aru, good to see you. CB, thank you so much for the sub, thank you so much for 41 months of support, that's incredible, thank you. Oreo, hello. Luke, welcome in. Burr, it's good to see you. Hunter, hello. Hope you guys are all doing well today. So this game has been on my radar for a while, and I just haven't had time to get to it. But the sequel for this game is coming out later this week, so I thought it'd be a good time to play through this game so we can play the sequel on time. Now, I'm going through this game blind. I do know that it's like a mystery, visual novel, horror game, and it has like multiple paths, and it's not super long, but it will definitely take more than one stream. And I know that a lot of people really like this game. So, you guys know my rules about spoilers. Please, no spoilers. That includes anticipatory remarks, you know, things like, oh, the next part coming up is really good, or you won't believe the plot twist that happens next, because things like that will change someone's experience of the game. So, we're here to enjoy this together. I really don't know much about this game besides that. So, but I know it's really good. So many people have told me that it's really good, so I'm really excited because you guys know I love visual novels, I love mystery, I love horror. So if this game combines that all together into one nice little package, that's what I'm here for. So I open up the game, and this is immediately what you see when you open up the game. Oh yeah, so this game is also currently on sale on Nintendo Switch because the sequel's coming out later this week. The Steam version of this game is not on sale right now, I believe, but it goes on sale quite often. It was on my wish list for quite some time, although when I saw that the Switch version was on sale, I got that one because I prefer to play games on console when possible. So this is the Switch version. Okay, let's get going. Oh, thanks for calling Kirby. Ah, you are here. Welcome. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Does this imply that someone has, like, an annoying voice? I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. Okay, if you say so, Mr. Storyteller. What is this? It's interesting that I have a cursor on the screen instead of just moving up and down because I'm using a Switch, right? So it's on controller. Vibration, text, speed, brightness. Just brightness until the image on the right is barely visible. I can barely see it. I'm gonna increase it just a little bit for you guys at home, because I know YouTube videos tend to darken things a little bit. Oh, I have to actually drag it. I'm trying to press the arrow. Oop. This feels kind of clumsy. It's like I can't really get a precise look on it. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Chromatic aberration on. Sure. Audio, that's fine. I like how he implied that you could mute, like, individual people for voices, but it's just an all voice volume. I thought it meant, like, hey, if you don't like one character's voice, then that means it's voice acted too, huh? Well, I think that's good enough for me. I don't like having a cursor on screen when I don't need it, though. Also, yeah, that's a mask he's wearing. Like, I initially thought that he was just an old man with, like, pronounced wrinkles and a weird head shape for the art style, but it's just a young guy wearing a mask. Hey, Become, welcome in. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there is one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Oh. How's this gonna play into it? I'm pretty sure that your character's not a character in the game, but I feel like there must be some meta-narrative here. I wonder if this is kind of like Zero Escape in any way. I see. Kiro, is it? I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Oh, presented by Kiro. Ahem, from antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Oh, and on that note, Kiro, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life one time and one time only. What would you do, Kiro? Use the directional buttons to make your choice. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. You see, at this point in time, at this particular point in time, I don't really have a specific person I would want to bring back, but like if you asked future Kiro, like 10 years from now, 20 years from now, that might change. Like, part of me's like, well, we shouldn't mess with the natural laws, right? But if I had to give it to someone else, I'm not sure if I would trust someone else with that power either. I don't think I would sacrifice someone else. I might actually sacrifice myself if it was someone I really loved. But if it came at no cost, I guess. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? This is called a television. Have you not seen one before? Aren't you playing this game on a television right now? It is quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found nearly in every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they can use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Whoa! I've never heard of this public telephone invention. Tell me more. Could you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Kiro. After all, that is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the rite of resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strong about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce a man named Shogo Okie is one of them. I hate how I can't just press A. I have to like actually move a cursor and click on this. I don't like that. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family, and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. They, like, pegged this guy. They're like, this is what he's gonna do for the rest of his life, man. This is his worldview. He has, like, a Kiro aesthetic hair, though. So let's read your story. Oh, never mind. You have nothing. The storyteller guides those who visit Paranormasight. Everything else about him remains a mystery. I like how it uses a he pronoun here, and then it has, like, his sex is unknown, I guess, because pronoun doesn't always need to match sex, but still. Oh, breaking news. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I was just about to follow his story. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Come on, storyteller. I said at the beginning of the stream, no spoilers. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Hey Angora, welcome to the stream. I already kind of like the feel of this game. I like the feel of the way they're trying to tell the story already. It reminds me of some other games that I enjoy. Although, maybe they could be a little less direct with the storyteller, but we'll see. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and... there. How's that, alright? You feel dizzy? Have a headache? Or your humor's off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker, Shogo Okie. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game is in your control, use the right stick or swipe the screen with 2 fingers to look around. Try looking around your surroundings now. Okay. Cool. Well, good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Jump scare, Yoko. Come on. Do you remember anything? Like, where we are or what we were doing? Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. Alright, let's just calm down. Take a look around you, okay? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. I'm still a little woozy. What the hell's wrong with me? Wait, where am I? I should take a look around. Stop zooming into my face! Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Where are we? Oh right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're in Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. I keep wanting to add an extra syllable in there. Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. I could turn around, there's gonna be like a creature or like a person standing in the background. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on, so they could be used in an emergency. Wow. Where can I find one of these telephone booths? I've never heard of these before. Okay, there must be something else I need to see. Can't look at the floor. Hello? The movement feels a little janky. There's a girl here. Who is she? Oh, I'm still a little woozy. What the hell's wrong with me? I do like how it does like the modern Ace Attorney thing where it checkmarks things you've already checked so I don't need to click on them again. Something in the sky? I keep feeling my controller vibrating whenever I move it a little bit, but it's almost like it's trying to tell me something. Yeah, I don't know what else to look at. I'm clearly missing something. I don't think there's anything on the floor that lets me examine. I'm kind of half expecting to look up and see like the moon staring down at me. Like a face. I keep thinking like this must be a thing, but unless I'm supposed to examine something more than once, but then the checkmark would be redundant. This is a park near Kinshicho Station in Sumida. Oh, I was supposed to click on her body. Because you click on her face to talk to her. That's a little silly. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I could probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. I know I got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. What kind of... I'm really into girls who are into the occult. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. Yoko Fukunaga. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogo Pogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Hey Ash, welcome in. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was looking around absent-mindedly. Oh, I'm in control. Is she gonna jump scare me again? When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Huh? I don't like how this game keeps zooming in on people's faces so close. It's kind of uncomfortable. Sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I can give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. I'm a good Samaritan. Oh, also let me know if, like, the music is too loud or if I need to turn it down. Oh wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. What? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake crazy stories made to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. We exchanged contact information and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. She never brought up the Seven Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden, she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. I'm not sure if I want to read all these files. I'll just read the pertinent ones. Honjo became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. The most famous of the Seven Mysteries, the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Sugaru, the Foot-Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo, Kuniteru Utagawa painting. So one thing I do know about this game is that the localization for this game is actually really fascinating because of obviously a lot of these directly reference like Japanese culture and like myths and stories and stuff. So they had to make some adjustments when they did that and find a balance between like localization and understanding. An enduring superstition, formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. I've also seen a couple spelling errors as well already, but that's okay. The strange phenomenon continued to occur and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Okay, but then why was she digging in a sandbox? There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Jeez, she's still at it. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the Seven Mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well, I should check my files. Way ahead of you. Wait, there's more? Oh, they go over all of them. Do I want to read all of them now, though? I feel like I'll just read them as we need them. That's way too many. Wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? You're hearing things. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But your special talent! You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean, your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. She's like making a pun on like alcohol and spirits. Huh? Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Oh. Huh? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Ooh, I like where this is going already. Kinshibori Park. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts or she's just used to it. Unless... No, it can't be. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh, you don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? Yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you can down a whole gimlet in one gulp, seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to come help me with the Seven Mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Almost like you have Paranormasight? Sure, I can handle a solid Moscow Mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. I feel like this is probably like a Japanese pun and they had to work it into like spirits and liquor in English. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff. Can you stop zooming into your face so close, though? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right, the spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do because they believe they would. Is that how it works? Yep, just like drinking, you'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. Oh, so the talk topics don't get check marks as you go. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash, I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really now. I just thought it sounded cool. I'd like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, then let's get to work. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to click that. Hey Alice, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wait, no, this one got a checkmark, but this one didn't. And if you actually believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. I just remembered, I actually did some research on the 7 Mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. you say so. But it makes sense, don't you? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. That's a good point. What about the Seven Mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So I read some of the stories and none of them, well, were scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true, they're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly, I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. Hey Supreme, hey Yul, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today. Oh, by the way, were you talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory's as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know, it seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly, that's why I believe the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe in it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. Wait, hang on, I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the Seven Mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I can cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection. But along the way I realized I need to investigate the Seven Mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then, why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking for a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. It's a good thing we read her file, otherwise we would think she's actually trying to revive, like, the Ogopogo. Ogopogo died. Oh right, Ogopogo is my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really sure if the rite of resurrection even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? What's that got to do with the Seven Mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the Seven Mysteries. Putting everything together we talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the Seven Mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10! You're proving you're quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the Seven Mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right, it seems that Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned, with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. So now the Seven Mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember when I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Oh! What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. What was that just now? Hey, Abyssal Frost King, welcome in. They're gonna jump scare me. Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No. I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? Why? Yoko! Something's got Yoko really rattled. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Push. I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Oh. Huh? Huh? What the? What is... something's... What is it? Why is this happening? Shogo Okie, 1 AM. Kinshibori Park. Yoko, answer me! Yoko? No way, it can't be. Why? Why? Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it, I got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on, everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right. I've gotta call an ambulance, I need a phone. Yoko! Right, the phone, I gotta call an ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin's cold. And I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. That rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist. There might be a way to bring her back. If someone could just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I could still save her. Even if I gotta deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I gotta try. Wait for me, Yoko, I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. That's quite... I know he's in a desperate situation and is confused, but that's quite the leap of faith he's taking here. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, but maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and Seven Mysteries were connected. So maybe, whatever it was she saw, had something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa! Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? Of course. I don't know how long it took for me to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now she's gonna open her eyes, get up and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You've really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some kind of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back. Only forward. Dude's going through all 7 stages of grief. The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream. But I've got bigger problems right now. The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here, okay. I've called an ambulance already. It should be here soon. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it until now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Curse stone acquired, the Whispering Canal. Ugh. What the? Leave, help me, why? It hurts. Drop head. Dropped head. Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Ugh. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memories flowing into my mind. Kill them. Kill them! Those who walk away, kill them all. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. What? Ugh! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, curse bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel. And by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers. For theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. Did I just get entered into the Holy Grail War or something? Huh? What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it. Screw that. Putting my own life on the line's one thing. Murdering other people's another thing entirely. Not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? The curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Huh? Feels like I'm being watched. Is someone there? Where are you? Now I've got my own curse stone, and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped the curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? Hi, Ren. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Huh? The hell's that? It looks like a light. Floating in midair. Huh? The hell's that? Are you not gonna do anything about that, sir? Well, Ren, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your support. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, hi. Huh? Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Well, you can't walk away from me or you're gonna get cursed, buddy. Hey, who's there? Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okie. Huh? Tall, humorless looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have you met somewhere before? Who are you, and how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Look a little harder, and I dare say it'll jog your memory. That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. He kind of looks like Phoenix Wright, except he's emotionless and sad. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it's always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. Is he the researcher? I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka. Does that name ring any bells? I think I heard that name somewhere before. Maybe. So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger, Takumi Yumioka. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. How do you know? How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a curse stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the Seven Mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those curse stones, they are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I am willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours! Very well, I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. I mean, it's better to assume he does. At least it's safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills the stone's conditions. Until I know what those conditions are, I can't make any sudden moves. Unless not making sudden moves is the condition. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can, and figure out a way to get my curse out first. Oh, I'm already resorting to murder on him. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though it'd be a waste not to take this chance to find out about other curse bearers. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now, he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus, I can recall something useful. I don't like how when I reach down to do the recall button, my camera starts looking down, so I end up with this weird view where I'm looking, like, downwards. Takumi Yumioka. Oh, I can still move in this screen. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever, I just need him to walk away once. I could let loose a massive stinky fart. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be about my curse stone. What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences, in itself, a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who would not resist the urge to use it. All the more so promise the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I've gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. I mean, you didn't really give me much to trust you on. I mean, in my heart, I believe this guy might actually be trying to seal these things away, so it might be a good idea to give it to him, but narratively, I know that's not a good idea. And also, if I want to bring back Yoko, but also I barely know her, so why am I working so hard for her? And then once I give it to him, I need to make sure not to walk away from him, otherwise I'll die. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am associate of the great sorcerer, Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo? Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Well, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. That's not really much to go off of at all. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you're hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb, I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one... Or is it not premature of you to assume I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Wait, but... my chapter started at 1 AM. Not midnight. Oh, there's more. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? Oh no, he's trying to make me look away. No, I'm not trusting that. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. Ugh. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection, that the curses take root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I am certain you are aware. Ugh. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit, before it is too late. Too late? It's already too late, there's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're gonna stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. I mean, one thing I could do... I mean, does the curse stone need to be in my physical possession to work? I mean, not that I actually want to kill him, but what if I, like, throw it behind him so he's forced to walk away from me? Or pretend to throw it so he's forced to walk and pick it up. Like if I pick up a rock or something and throw it. Something bad's gonna happen when I turn around. Wait, my work! That's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Suigen Gamyodo my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to walk away once. Unfortunately, this game only has 2 options. Click and talk, or and think. Not run or throw or punch or anything. Okay, it says my file was updated. Takumi Yumioka, occupation secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. Curse echo, unknown. The man who is covertly watching Shogo Okie at Kinshibori Park. Takumi is a secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida City. Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori, and demonstrates his unwavering loyalty through swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsue Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsue's mouthpiece in this capacity has earned him the ire of the current president and the board of directors. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also the temporary workers in their factories and warehouses, even their main suppliers. Hey Timo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I'm gonna turn around and die, probably. Oh. Takumi's identity. Suigen Gamyodo my ass, I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request, then, not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me. We're not the office. You don't get to push around me like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. I mean, if he really wanted to avoid, he shouldn't have told me his real name. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. Yes, this soap company. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist you hand me your curse stone. He works at Heihaku Soaps just like me. He's the secretary to the chairwoman, Natsue Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in the company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? How's the game so far? I'm intrigued. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him and walk away once. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. I know how I can convince him to leave. Okay, well, clearly you have an idea, and you have not told me what the idea is. Convince him to leave. Let's leave. Oh, crap, I totally forgot. What is it? I called an ambulance. Oh right, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. He should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse, alone, in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Oh, he's gonna have to run away. Because the ambulance is gonna come, and he doesn't want to be in the vicinity. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be way late at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. Do you have a choice here? I'm pretty sure this game is branching pathways. I don't want to kill him. But I feel like that would further the plot. Let's see what happens if I just let him go. Sooner or later, I'll return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Well then, I bid you good evening. Am I making the right choice here? I don't want to kill him. And honestly, like, even though he came and demanded something of me, he didn't really try to force me. Let's leave him alive. This might come back to bite me in the ass later. Ugh. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. I did not press ZL. I didn't have a choice. Shoko, okay, you dare! Ugh. Ugh. He's dead. Wait, what if... Wait, so... Like, I'm assuming I have some control, or Shogo has some control over the curse, right? I mean, I don't, clearly, because he just did whatever he wanted. But then what if the people in the ambulance come, right? What if they come and they pick up the bodies and then they drive away from me? Do they die? Like, does everyone who walk away from me die? Like, how does this work? He must have some control over it. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. So he probably did not have a curse stone then. I feel like I'd probably get more than 1% if that was the case. He tried to trick me though by making me turn around and look at Yoko. Would he have just like stabbed me in the back if I did that?